Memorial Day weekend. You know, I've been for years promoting the men and women of the military special times throughout the year, and obviously this is one of them, and we'll have some great things lined up for Monday night. But I just want to share a quick story with you and really where it became evident to me that there was much more than just that backyard that I grew up in New Brighton, just a few miles from here. It was one day, the sun was shining, and there was a gentleman in his Levi Wrangler jeans, white t-shirt, and a flat top haircut. And I'll never forget, he was larger than life to me. He was one of the coolest guys going. Not that we were best friends, but because of his uncle and aunt who lived behind me, I was kind of connected. Well, that young man went off to fight in Vietnam. And that would be the last time I saw him that day as a young man. And I never forgot the sadness when I had found out that he was killed in action. And you know, I think that was the turning point for me, and it changed my life forever. But because of his uncle, too, I even had the ability to learn more about sacrifice in war. You know, my dad was the greatest generation, but to me, he was just my dad, and I loved him. And he would tell me of stories of being in the Navy in the South Pacific, and my uncle in the Marine Corps, and another uncle who was a paratrooper and a prisoner of war, a member of the U.S. Army. But this gentleman one year was injured while working and had to take the entire summer off, and because of the pain and trying to recover from the injury, he would find it tough to sleep at night. So he would be out on his back porch smoking a cigar, and as soon as I would see that match light, I would go out and sit and talk to him into the wee hours of the morning. I did that for an entire summer, just about every night. And he took me through his time in World War II, serving in Europe and what it was like. You know, I never forgot that. That was my window to the world. And for some reason, I've just always been connected to wanting to take time to salute the men and women of the military. So whenever you get a chance, do so. But this weekend, and any time that you see anybody representing any branch of the armed forces, realize their sacrifice, past and present, wartime or not, is the reason why I believe we live in the greatest country in the world. And never, ever forget those who made the ultimate sacrifice. I hope you'll join me this weekend right through Memorial Day on KDKA as we pay tribute to the men and women of the military, something that I'm proud to do and honored to do.